Yes, we're back for another Writing in the Coupon, and I'm absolutely delighted. My brivs are back. How are you, mate? How was the holiday? Are you getting the highlights done?
Highlights? You keep slagging me about my highlights. There's nothing more highlights in my head than what you've had in your career. Keep having to go for highlights. It's not right, Matt. At least I can date, mate.
Much prefer Mark Wilson. Must say. Need to get Willow back.
I know.
Big Levine called you out.
Did he?
Aye.
Big shovels
have it over you.
Aye.
You had a wee bit of trouble over there for a wee snake, was it?
I did, mate. Aye. Did you see
What
the
happened?
papers? It was a deadly one. It was going to bite the dogs, so I just killed it. As you do.
So you took the snake out?
I took the snake out.
No, for the first time?
But you know what? I killed the snake and it was all in the papers, not bad. But all my mates are slagging me saying it's not the first time at 3 in the morning you've been playing with a snake. You don't get any sympathy for your mates, do you?
And what about your man? Another Coupon up? 20 to 1
I know,
shot.
brilliant. I seen it. Do you know what? I fancied. I was watching it when I was in Cyprus last week, and I watched it and I thought, Early United, good shout.
There you go.
There you go.
You're the king of the Coupons now, mate, eh?
Good early season form.
Brilliant.
Hope it continues, but it's a difficult one this weekend. That's for sure.
Just think if your career was as good as your punditry.
You go there as well.
You don't know what
I missed you last week. I missed you.
He's a happy chap at his small.
Right, enough of the carry on.
Holiday, I'm back. That's that.
Enough of the carry on at the football. Big story, Lafferty's back at Rangers. Good signing.
Absolutely. And you look at what's happened, obviously, with injury to Murphy, you know, so I think they needed to bring somebody else in. We all know he's a Rangers man, through and through, that's for sure. And the thing about Lafferty is, and everybody's been speaking about it, in the big games he produces, and you look at the goal against Celtic a few weeks ago, it was top drawer. Will he play week in, week out? I'm not so sure, but he's a great addition to the squad.
What role do you see him? Do you see him playing up front with Morelos, or now that Murphy's injured, do you think he'll go to the left maybe?
I don't think he'll go to the left. I think he brings a lot of things to the club that people have not got. You know, he knows the club, as Stevie Gerrard said. He ticks all the boxes for him. He's just, nothing's going to faze him. You know, he'll go, I think he'll fling him straight into the Old Firm game next week. Because he won't bother Laugh. It's just, that's the way he is. And that's the way good strikers are, and they've got that confidence and arrogance about them, and I don't think it'll bother him. So, whether he plays every week, if he keeps fit, I think he's a good
I know a striker with a bit of arrogance about him.
He's a good foil for Morelos.
I think initially he'll play him as an impact player. I don't see him starting marking the Old Firm game, but I certainly see him coming on.
I don't think it'd be a problem if he did start, because it wouldn't bother him.
See, on the Murphy injury, do you think they need to bring one more in? He's a big player for them, eh? Wide.
I tell you what, I thought he was a huge player for Rangers. What he gives you in the wide areas is that quality. So I think he's going to be a big miss, bigger than a lot of Rangers fans will probably think about him. That's why Lafferty can play in that area as well. But I'm not so sure whether he's going to be able to bring in another player, you know, in that position. But certainly Lafferty, that signing, I think that ticks the box.
They've talked about Roy Jones for Kilmarnock for wide left. You think he's good enough?
I don't know if he's good enough.
I think he's different class,
he's
to
a
be
good
honest
player,
with you.
but Derek will tell you, to step up, a lot of players go to Rangers and Celtic and you don't see the best of them because a lot of players can't do it. They can't do the step up. You know that.
You're getting this one.
He's getting leather. Me and Big Levine are leather and
It's one of them. It's one of them, innit? It's a big club, and to go there and step up, I don't know if the boy will do it. So I think he's a good player, and good luck to him if he does go. But you know, I don't know if he'll go straight into the team.
Stevie Clark thinks a lot of him.
I know.
You know, and I think there was
an
offer made.
I
think there was an offer made of 250, 300,000. So I think Stevie Clark rates him, I don't know, £1 million. But again, it's absolutely right. You know, there's certainly a lot of good players that went to Rangers, Celtic, and they don't just quite cut it. It's been able to handle that criticism, and a lot of good players are not able to do that.
Just on Murphy's injury, it was that the pitch again. I was just asking you, would you prefer plastic or real? Obviously, I'm talking about pitches here.
I prefer grass, you know, especially on a Friday night for a game. No, I prefer the grass. It's true. When you're running in the ball, you get the ball bouncing the right way, and yeah, I know it's coming. I know it's the way things, and they're making money out of it now. But I just think there's too many coming in now. I think we had one or two now. There seems to be a lot coming in. There's
three in the Premier.
It's wrong, you know. I know they're making money out of it, but it's just wrong.
I think we're too quick to put blame on the park. You know, it's unfortunate. It happens in grass, Mark. what I can say is every pro wants to play in grass. Of course, we get a good grass park, but what we can say about the artificial surfaces that are in there, they're a hell of a lot better than they were 10 years ago. So they have moved on. But I know, yeah, mud baths and that, but they've certainly moved on. But ideally, we all want to play in a grass park. But I just think it's a wee bit too quick to put the blame on the surface.
If they're training there, it's a leveller. You know, it definitely helps out the home team, gives them home advantage because you're training on it more than. But I think it's more for the older players that they get the aches and pains for the playing the artificial. So we'll see.
Okay, on to Celtic. Daniel Arzani's only player to have been added. Is that enough to challenge for all three fronts?
Nope. I don't think so. Again, it's a player that needs to be developed. He seems the type. I mean, I have not watched too much of him. I saw glimpses in the World Cup. We come on for Australia, but he seems like a Charlie Masonda type player. And we all think about when Charlie came to the Celtic. We thought he was going to be an absolute world beater. You know, what did he play? He only played a couple of times. You know, a bit part player. So yeah, he's obviously a talented boy. But he's a boy that they can develop again. But is he going to make that impact short term? I'm not so sure. Even the one about McKenna, trying to get players in, and I think defensively it's where Celtic need to kind of shore up. And it's no, I know McKenna's a terrific player, and he'll get better as the years go on. But they need somebody that's tried and tested with experience. Costs money. I think Celtic are unwilling to put that money out at the moment.
They've got, and it would certainly be. I think the boys get confidence, and he would certainly go and he's better. He would go right in the team, but he's injured at the moment, so if they were to get him, it'd be 5 weeks before he can play. But again, it's all the papers that Celtic got by somebody. Rangers just went out. I know it's not a smaller level, but they went out and got their men. You know, Celtic's all the papers and they're doing things that they're not doing it right. You know, they should just go and get the players.
And McKenna captain Scotland. I've got to remember as well, you know. So I think sometimes
you may have got a job.
I think a few people, they looked on their noses at McKenna. You know, he is what he is. He's big, strong. He's quick, by the way. He's a quick boy. He's nothing wrong with that. And that's he can complement that with a ball player and centre back. And Big Aya for me, I think he's different.
I think he's a good. But somebody beside him, I think the boy Henrik beside Aya is not a match made. When the two of them are too young. But I think somebody beside Aya, I think that could be a good match because I like boys that go and win. It used to be an art, defending. They don't do it now. You know, it's all about can they play the ball out? And I'm going, well, can you defend? You know, everybody wants to play them out now, and it's, you know, what happened to the boy? The big defenders would get it and get you out and go in the midfield and go and play. Now they've got to come in and play themselves. So.
On McKenna, is he too good a player to lose for Aberdeen? Is there no way? You think there's no way Aberdeen will sell him?
I think they will sell him. But I think it's going to be an English club, and I know they've earmarked him for the 10 million bracket. Whether they'll get that, I'm not too sure, but I can see him maybe in January there'll be more interest. I think Swansea were initially interested, Hull as well. I know they're championship clubs, but they'll still get a few bob. But I've watched him quite a number of times, and he's just a big, honest guy that goes and wins his headers. But he's a wee bit better than I think people give him credit for. He's improving as well. But the thing I like about him, he's quick, Macca. He's really quick, and I think he'd be suited down in the championship. Quick, big, and strong, and that use of the ball. That's what I always used to kind of say to whoever I played with centre backs. Just pass the ball 10 yards. I'll deal with that situation.
My old managers used to say, get the ball and get somebody that can play to the defenders. Brilliant.
See if Celtic don't get one in, would you worry?
I'm worried at the moment because, listen, they've got good players, but I just think they need to go in the challenge for Ori. I mean, I think the situation with Beata, I know you spoke about it last week, but that's just got out of hand because me and that changing room, I couldn't sit and look at that boy. No, for me, he knocked him out of the Champions League. Because I don't think he's that great a player, but he would have won headers against Athens.
What would you be like in the dressing room?
With him?
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't have been in the changing room with me. Nah, I couldn't have had it.
What, a quiet word in his ear?
I don't think
wouldn't have been quiet. No, I wouldn't have been quiet.
Do you think that still happens now? Do you think his teammates have pulled him?
I think the only one I can see is Scott Brown maybe. You know, I know Scott, and he'll not be happy because, listen, you can't just down tools, no matter what you think of the club. You know, you've got to go there and do it for your teammates, for you and the fans. And just, it's not to do with the club, you know.
How many times did you play in a game with an injury?
Oh God, I used to get injections.
Of course, I
used to
spoke
get
about that last
injections.
week,
I used to get
Mark. Very
injections.
rarely, and you'll know this yourself, Si, are you 100% fit?
No, never.
That's just part and parcel. You get bumps, you get knocks. You know.
People tell you now that you're going to get injured. Like, all these people hangers on that's getting paid off the club. The colour coded or something, you might get injured this week. You're what?
It's
You
gone
might
mad.
get injured walking across the road.
Different generation.
I know, it's different, I know.
altogether.
Right, on to Kenny Miller, sacked for Livingston. Shocked?
I'm bemused, to be honest with you. They took him in as a player manager. I know how difficult a role that is. I tried it in the lower leagues and it was difficult. But what bemused me, how they've all of a sudden they've changed the goalposts. That no, you've got to be just a manager. You know, telling him to retire. Kenny Miller's still got a lot to give. He's still a very fit boy, good player. I think Kenny should have been allowed to bring somebody in. I think he's walked into a club where he didn't bring in his backroom staff. They were already there in place. I don't think that's right. You need somebody. You need somebody that you know, that you trust, and at the side. And I mentioned a few. I mentioned about Big Lee McCullough and even Noel Barry. You know, as people, somebody that could go in there and be another set of eyes. But for them all of a sudden to kind of change their tune, I think it's bang out of order, to be honest with you. And I think it's been treated really poorly.
2 games, you know, you don't make up, none changes in 2 games. You know, it's you give them a player coach job and then say, nah, I don't want that. That's not right. You know, it's just not right.
We're led to believe as well there was people behind the scenes.
I think they asked him to become manager.
They were doing a bit of the paper work as well, that sort of stuff. Because as a player at Kenny's age as well, you need your rest, recuperation. So you can't be here, there and everywhere. So for all of a sudden, for them to kind of change their tune, there's something going on behind the scenes. So
Definitely. Your old club St Mirren look like they're going to sign him. Great signing for them, eh?
A good signing, yeah. Stubbs is needing something. He's not the best of results, but you know, by all accounts, they played all right. There's no, you know, they got a bit of a battering up at Aberdeen, but yeah, they need something. Kenny's definitely bringing experience into that changing room, and all this nonsense about his attitude. No, he's been in the game for 20 odd years.
He's a winner.
He's a winner, and
if
that's your attitude, if your attitude is wrong because you want to win, then the game's changed for me.
Are you surprised if he goes to St Mirren, you could get a top 6 club? Still play at that level now?
I think St Mirren would be a good fit for him, to be honest with you, because I think what he does, he brings that winning mentality, and he's no scared to pull people up, I would imagine, in the dressing room. But also St Mirren brought in the boy Hodgson for Rangers, because against Aberdeen they were all over the place, by the way, defensively, so that was a must. But I think any team in the Premier, if you bring in a Kenny Miller, that's a great addition.
And Gary Holt's got the Livingston job. Good appointment.
Well, I hope it is for him. I hope he's done his homework, because I mean, if you look what's went on, we're just talking about Kenny Miller. You know, so there's something happening behind the scenes. No, obviously Gary is a manager. You know, but
maybe we want to see Kenny as a player. That'd be good for him.
Do you know something? But see when you look at the other way, you know, they've lost their top quality player. Kenny Miller, it's crazy. But Gary Holt, you know, he did a good job at Falkirk, but he's up against it there, isn't he? You know, because I don't know who you've kind of took to be relegated. I think Livingston. But a huge ask for him to go in there and you need to work wonders.
What's it like being a player manager? Do you just take yourself off when you're playing bad?
Well, that's the thing. I did it at Clydebank. Right, you have got to try and be the top man. You actually try too hard. Now, how can I criticise if I'm your player manager? You don't have I'm not having the best of games. You're no. How can I criticise you? It's really hard. So you've got to be the best player in the park. Adds added pressure. How can you see things? Because you're worrying about your own game. It's such a huge ask.
Another man under pressure, Neil McCann. If they lose this weekend, do you think that's him away?
Aye.
Bad result against there in the cup, which you called a terrible result, wasn't it?
Terrible result, and home tie. There's been a bit. You know, he's passionate, but sometimes he says things that you think, well, you shouldn't be doing that as a manager. You know, you want to call it. I mean, that last year told me right. I mean, it's a mismatch made in heaven. When I had they two, you know, one's 6'4", one's 3'2". I mean, it was a mismatch.
One thing for sure, he's a feisty character.
Oh, of course he is.
But when I look at last week again, the reason I tipped Ayr United because I'd watched them and I know Ian McCall's a good manager and the way they play. But I looked at the bench, Colker, Kerr. they're two of the better defenders, in my opinion, you know, and I can't quite see
McGowan
why.
isn't playing either.
I know there's good players, you know. I don't know, sometimes you have thoughts at clubs, you know, and maybe he's a little bit too strong-minded at the
Maybe
moment.
He takes it personally and just, maybe
But it's a
holds
huge,
grudge.
it's a huge game for him.
Can't do that in football, can you?
It's a huge game for him.
No.
So as this weekend.
You think if they lose, he might be away?
Could well be, because already fans groups are making it known. You know, they're not too happy, not just with the results, with the style of play. But will Neil McCann change his style of play? Not at all. You know, again, he's very strong-minded. But in playing that style, you've got to get your best players, and your McGowan, Kerr,
They're your best players.
Your best
Even if you
players.
fought, when you've got to put them on, you've got
That's
to play
it.
them. You know, it's nothing personal. You've got to play them and say, look, this is my best team. It's going to cost him his job if it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, on to the Cooten. We'll keep you to last, Derek, because you're the best at it. So, Frank, you ready?
Okay. Well, I wasn't here last week, so I'm not
Right, Kelly v Hearts.
I'm going to go for a shock. I'm going to go for Kelly, home win.
Big call.
A due one.
It's not like getting back against Hearts anyway.
Well,
Hibs versus...
he's laughing, he's left. You know,
It's a big miss.
That could be a miss, you know, so...
Okay, Hibs versus Aberdeen.
Another home win.
Okay,
I'm going for
Hibs.
Hibs to beat Aberdeen at Easter Road.
St Johnstone versus Dundee.
Going to get Neil sacked. I'm going to go for St Johnstone.
And St Mirren versus
We'll be doing this next week.
St Mirren versus Livingston.
Another home win. I'm going for 4 home wins. There you go. I'm going for my club to beat Livingston.
Clean sweep.
Aye.
Right, Derek, on to yourself. I think you're going with the 4 same games.
Yeah.
Kelly versus Hearts.
I'm going to go for a draw.
A draw, okay.
Yeah, I'm too evenly matched side in my opinion. Hearts just lost the big fella. I'm going to go a score draw.
Okay. Hibs versus Aberdeen.
Again, a score draw.
Wow.
Again, they're so evenly matched, the two sides. I think Hibs maybe get a wee bit more flair and home advantage. That's why you might plump for them. But I just think after Aberdeen, 4-0, confidence is sky high.
McKenna's no there, is he? He's not
No,
playing.
but they've got they're defensively, I think, quite sound. You know, and we're not just talking about the back four for
It's well
Aberdeen.
organised.
In front of them, I think that's what McInnes is really good at.
St Johnstone versus Dundee.
I'm going to go for Dundee.
Wow.
Do you know that? Because it's either sink or swim for Neil McCann, and I think he's got to put that kind of the fallouts behind him and pick his best players and that side. And I just think when the pressure's on, I think they might just come up with a wee result.
I think they're better away from home as well, aren't they? They're no good with dense crowd.
Again, that's what I was looking at as well, Si.
That's the only thing. That's the only problem I've got. If he falls out with the top players and doesn't play them.
So I know it's a wee bit unusual, but I'm thinking Dundee might just sneak that. It'll be close, tight, but I think they might just nick it.
Okay, and St Mirren versus Livingston.
And I'm going to go for a home win for St Mirren. Whether they get Kenny Miller, if he comes on board or not, I just think they've learned their lessons for last week. They were poor defensively. I think they'll show that up. Hodgson back in, home advantage, going to plump for St Mirren.
Lads, pleasure as always.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Si.